Welcome, AP Psychology students. It's Friday, August 28th, and I am getting hopped up on Diet Mountain Dew, and I'm going to make some videos for you guys. So I wanted to show you how to get into Moodle if you haven't done that already, and just give you some pointers, some things to look out for once you get into the Moodle site to kind of help you know what to do that first week or so. So hopefully you can see my web page here. This is the generic Moodle site. I sent you an email the other day kind of giving you step by step, but sometimes it's nice to visualize it too. But I think, get down here, we are a social studies. Be careful, there's two dowels, so make sure you click on Mr. Dowell. And this is going to bring you to the AP Psychology page. You probably can't even see that World Studies. It's probably not shown to you, but you click on the AP Psychology page. Now the first time it's going to ask you for an enrollment key. So that enrollment key is AP Psych, spelled APPSYCH, all lower caps, not caps, it's lower space. So you're going to click on that. That's going to bring you into the Moodle page, and I'm going to adjust my page here as soon as it lets me to show student view so I can see what you see. So this is what you would see when you get in. It says welcome to AP Psychology. This will be the hub for all of your learning. We'll do pretty much everything in this course through the Moodle page. Even a lot of the things we do in class, there'll be links for that too. So you'll scroll down a little bit. Announcements. This is nice because I'll send out reminders, things like that. I believe that goes out to you in an email, but I need to double check that. So if in doubt, though, when you get to the page, and especially my online folks who I may not see quite as often, click in the announcements. I'll try to keep you up to date with things that are going on in class. We're going to come right back to this, but this is a little bit about me. You can take a look at me and my boys there. To get into a unit, you would click there, and then you can see all the different things for a unit. I'm going to try to keep this really simple though. So for the next 4 weeks or so, everything you need is housed in this one link right here, where it says weekly lessons for Unit 7, Cognitive Psychology. So click on that. Stupid lights. You get these tab displays. So it kind of, the tabs talk about all the lesson plans, the links to get everywhere. Our first unit is about cognitive psychology, and we'll talk about what that is. But these tabs here, there's a tab for each, for each week, there's 2 tabs. There's a tab for the in-class lesson and a tab for the virtual lesson. So right here, August 31st through September 4th, I'm just kind of giving you a preview of some of the things that we'll do in class that day, whether I have you Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever. And then August 31 to September 4, this is showing you all of the things that we're asking you to do virtually. So take some time, look that over, go through the links. While we're here, we can talk briefly. Basically, a lot of it is kind of standard beginning of the year type stuff. There's a little video, so I'm making a video about how you find a video, about the syllabus. So kind of just the standard, what's the course about, what are some of the general policies, etc. There's a link to the syllabus if you want a hard copy of it. And then there's a syllabus quiz. These aren't brain busters, and you can take it as many times as you want, but you'll want to use either, you can read the syllabus, you can watch the video, both, whatever floats your boat. So yeah, take the syllabus quiz. You can take it as many times as you like, but we want you to get 100 to show that you passed. And then we would like you to make a quick Flipgrid video. So if you click on that link, and then they'll probably ask you for a join code. It's Dowell8420, and then you just make a short video, so I can see your face, just kind of get a sense of who you are. I've got one posted. It's actually from last year. I need to update it, but you'll get to at least see my face and know a little bit about me. So that would be kind of like day one. So if you're gone, if you're in class, if you're in the building 2 days a week, this would be one of your virtual days. The other day, kind of give you a context for the lesson, what we're doing, but really it's about how to be a good online student, how to be a good student in general. So we've got some stuff about study skills. So I've got a slideshow that you just kind of read through. As you read through it, follow the directions, write down your thoughts, and then there's a short quiz. Really, it's just kind of like some of the different study strategies. You drag them over to the side that says effective or ineffective, and just to kind of get you to process the information. We got a couple of short, like 3-minute videos about tips for learning online. Some good strategies for that. And then finally, we have a forum that kind of brings it all together. So you can read this, but basically it's having you think about all the things you just looked at with, the different study strategies. Which of these do you think is most important, surprising, etc.? Assess your current or previous study habits. What gets in the way? What makes it a challenge to use better ones? Which of these strategies would be easiest or most difficult to adopt? Questions you have about the material. And we kind of give you some guidelines for how long these are supposed to be. And then based on the viewing of the tips, discuss the ones that would be easiest and most difficult for you. This would be like things for learning online. So if you see those tips, what would be the ones that would be easiest to adopt? Which ones would be the most challenging to adopt? So you post that, and then you reply to 2 other people. If you've done online courses before or done online stuff, the forum posts kind of seems like a checkbox thing. But really, we're looking just for ways to get people to connect with other people and see what you have in common. Maybe you have some ideas that could help other people. So you kind of get out of it what you put into it. And I will get out a rubric to you guys about what we expect with forum posts as in the next couple of weeks, so you kind of know what we're expecting you to do. So let's see. I'm not going to worry about later weeks yet. We don't have to get quite that far. But yep, in class this week, we're going to figure out a seating chart because we have to do that. It's actually the law this year. I'll try to let you choose where you sit, but we do have to figure out where we're sitting and then kind of finalize that. We'll get acquainted a little bit. Sometimes some of these icebreakers are going to be hard to do with social distancing, but I have some ideas. Most notably, there's a game I like to play called the high-low game. I don't want to give it away for now, but it's pretty fun, and it's not really like super awkward, and we're not talking about our favorite color and stuff like that. We're going to get you textbooks, so that'll be pretty cool. There is an online version. It might take me a little while to get that out to you. Online people, maybe touch base with me about how you want to get your book. I would still recommend you get a hard copy because the online version, if I'm being honest, it's just kind of cumbersome. It's kind of difficult to use. So I would really still encourage you to get a hard copy. Give you some tips for how to use it. And then I have a little memory game because our first unit is about memory. So I have a little demonstration that I think is pretty cool. So that's kind of the first week. Let's see if there's anything else before I let you go. Just kind of scroll around, look through the Moodle page. Don't get too far ahead of yourself because some of this stuff I may need to change. It could be something I had from last year and you're like, oh, well, that's kind of cool, but focus on this year. I don't want you to get too in the weeds with stuff. At some point we may use the calendar function. I'm not really putting anything on there now, but there was one other thing I wanted to show you. And this is the, no, not that. There was something else. basically I have my schedule. I'll have my schedule posted for when I'm available to check email and especially online people if you want to have like a quick video chat or things like that, when I'm best able to do those things. So this was just kind of a way to kind of introduce you to the Moodle page, especially those of you that I'm not going to see till end of next week. And so feel free to email me if you got questions, and I'm excited to get started on Monday, so hopefully you are too, and have a great weekend, guys. Take it easy.